Have you ever heard of the Jeoseung-Saja, the messengers of death in Korean legend? They aren't gods, they are not judges, they're envoys, dispatched from the afterlife to collect the souls of the dead. According to folklore, the Jeoseung-Saja appear at the very moment of death. Sometimes they arrive just before a person's last breath, waiting patiently in silence. Sometimes they appear at sudden deaths, like accidents, misfortune, or illness, ensuring that the soul doesn't get lost. So tonight, I want to tell you about a man who says he did. We don't know his name, so let's just call him Chinu. Chinu lived an ordinary life until the day an accident dragged him to the threshold of death. And in that in-between place, he says he met them, the envoys of the underworld, face to face. Chinu had spent that day like any other. After midnight, a little tipsy, he decided to walk home instead of hailing a taxi. The city lights thinned as he moved away from the main streets. The roads grew quieter, emptier. That's when a sudden icy gust swept across his collar, and then a blaring horn, blinding light rushing straight at him. He barely had time to turn his head. A violent impact tore through him, and in an instant, everything went white. His consciousness sank, heavy and slow. When he opened his eyes again, he was no longer on the street. He stood in a desolate place, an endless plain swallowed in fog. Beneath his feet lay dead gray earth, dry and cracked. Above him stretched nothing, no sky, no stars, just emptiness. Then came a sound. Shh, shh. And then, through the swirling fog, shapes began to emerge. Two tall figures in flowing black robes, their faces hidden deep in shadow. But the eyes, he could see their eyes, but they weren't human eyes. They were the gaze of something ancient, something that saw straight through him down to his very soul. They were the envoys he had only heard of in books or movies, the Jeoseung-Saja, the messengers of death.